What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all the news after the divisional round of the playoffs where the Los Angeles Crusaders escaped with a 41-22 victory over MVP quarterback Blake Bortles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. A big-time game from the Crusaders defense, stepping up, forcing 4 interceptions on the game. And that is going to be enough to send us to the conference championship game. Let's go ahead and find out who we could be playing here. League schedule, let's check it out, and then we'll go over all the news throughout the rest of the week. So we are either going to be playing the Colts or the Texans here today. The Seahawks going up against the Eagles and the Packers going up against the 49ers. The Eagles and the 49ers are the other two teams that we have to fear. So an ideal scenario for us is going to be the Seahawks winning and the Packers winning. And this, we'd probably like to see the Colts win. They do have T.R. Foreman, but the Texans have really been hitting on all cylinders as well. They got a lot of weapons that we could, be at a disadvantage against. So overall, we definitely want all of the road teams to win. Not likely to happen. This Eagles team is phenomenal, and so is this 49ers team. We're very familiar with both of them at this point in time. And luckily, we're going to have to get to the Super Bowl before we face either of those teams, if we face either of them. But next up, we do have another tough game, and we are about to find out who that game is going to be against. So here we go. Let's advance it forward and find out who we will be playing for the AFC Championship. And I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. I want this to go well for us. I really do. And we are going to be going up against the Houston Texans, sitting at 12-4 on the season. Again, one of the reasons we played our starters in Week 17 is so we would have home field advantage in a game like this. And luckily for us, we will be at home against this very good Texans team. Only 4 losses on the season. The Crusaders only 3. And right now, we have come out swinging in the playoffs. We're going to have to see how that game went for the Colts and the Texans. Let's go ahead and check out the schedule here. Find out how everything went down in the rest of the league. So, obviously, the 49ers and the Eagles. I feel like those two teams are in the conference championship game every single season. We're going to be going up against one of our nemesis guys. It's, if we even get by the Texans, who knows? But those two teams are definitely teams to be feared. And so are the Texans. They're a very good team in their own right. Let's find out how everything else played out. 36-13 for the Eagles, smashing the Seahawks here. And Derek Carr, 249 yards, only 1 touchdown, but 1 interception as well. And Russell Wilson really struggling against this Eagle defense. 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions on the day for him. LaShawn McCoy, 5.1 yards to carry, 122 yards and 2 touchdowns for him. And Marshawn Lynch really not running the ball a whole lot here for the Seahawks. They fell down early in the game by the looks of things and really had a tough time getting out of it. However, Ryans actually had more carries than Marshawn Lynch. A very interesting strategy there. Tavon Austin with 7 catches, 65 yards. 6 catches for Ertz, Fabian Rogers, Dimitri Lucas, and Carter Sturdivant. Let's go ahead and see these touchdowns. And Randall Cobb getting the only touchdown of the game there for the Eagles in the receiving department anyway. Harris Lowe leading the way in tackles with 15. Bobby Wagner with 11. Sacks, we got 2 for Don Walden and 1 for Melvin Ingram. We know there was 3 interceptions by the Eagles, and Willis Byers, the second-year cornerback from Wisconsin, getting all 3 of them. The Eagles team already good, and they are just making things difficult for the rest of the NFL here. Monster performance from him. Richard Sherman also getting an interception. Sorry if my mic slammed there. I'm trying a different computer here, and it's kind of weirding me out a little bit, so I don't know how that's going to turn out. I'll check it, though. Colts and the Texans, 41-30, a high-scoring game here for the AFC teams. A.J. McCarron, 314 yards, 5 passing touchdowns, only 1 interception. Again, this is a quarterback to be feared, and the Crusaders defense once again going to have to step up and make some big plays for the Crusaders to escape with the victory. Chase Daniel filling in for the injured star T.R. Foreman, and Chase Daniel struggled. He did get 373 yards, 1 touchdown, but threw 4 interceptions on the game, and that is going to sink them. Giovanni Bernard out of North Carolina, 71 yards. He had a fumble, though. Eldon Strong here for the Colts with a touchdown on 3.5 yards to carry. Lance Dunbar getting a touchdown as well. Receiving the ball, LaRon Curse, 8 catches, 72 yards. 8 catches for Nicholas Moon as well. And again, this Colts offense is stacked. So not having T.R. Foreman definitely sank them, because these are star wide receivers that can make some big time plays. But you know, the Texans have star wide receivers of their own. Andre Johnson, 6 catches, 66 yards, 7 catches for 66 yards, I'm sorry. And then Keenan Allen, 6 catches for 144 yards and a touchdown. Floyd getting 2 touchdowns there as well. Andre Johnson, Keenan Allen, Kelvin Benjamin a touchdown. And that's the 3rd string wide receiver for the Colts, to give you guys an idea of how good they are. Giovanni Bernard out of the backfield making a big time play as well. Defensively, a lot of guys here with 10 tackles. Cushing, Ward, Wilson, and Burrell. Sacks. Let's see what we got. 1 for Ward, 1 for Burrell, and 1 for Easley. Interceptions, 1 for Kyle Fuller, Jeffrey Graham, Dante Johnson, Tishawn Gibson, Vontae Davis, and Sheed going to be making the plays there for the defense. One last game to check out. The 49ers going up against the Packers, 48-27. The 49ers stomping the Packers there. And look at that 4th quarter. That was a big 4th quarter. 4 touchdowns in the 4th quarter to seal the victory there. Looking at the stats, neither quarterback doing a good job. Kaepernick, 227 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Carson Wells, 1 touchdown to 4 interceptions. Unbelievable. Carlos Hyde, 119 yards, 6.3 yards to carry. Then they had Michael as the backup running back there, 4.3 yards to carry and 2 touchdowns for him. Wells with a touchdown, and Joseph Randall with the touchdown, as well as Bruce Miller. Marcus Colston, 74 yards for him. Noble, the rookie wide receiver, was 79 there for the 49ers. Williams was 76 and a touchdown. And then Aaron Fuller getting the other touchdown there, that time for the 49ers. Patrick Willis leading the way with 15 tackles. Manti Te'o behind him with 13. Hassan Spence there as well. Sacks, none on the day. Interceptions, 7. Shamari Gilbert with 2. Clinton Dix with 2. Colbert with 1. Casey Hayward with 1. And Leonard Johnson getting 1 as well. And you can guarantee there's going to be some kind of touchdown. Shamari Gilbert and Colbert. So 2 defensive touchdowns there for the 49ers, helping them get the victory. Guys, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Let me see your predictions for the conference championship games. Who do you guys think is going to win between the Texans and the Crusaders, and the 49ers and the Eagles? Again, the Crusaders going up against either of these 2 teams is going to be a very big game. We're going to have to get by the Texans first, and they have a lot of star power in their own right. It's definitely going to be a good conference championship, guys, and I will see y'all there. Later.